Hello everyone, my name is Nathan Hill and I decided to do my video on chapter 6 of Getting to Yes, which is titled What If They Are More Powerful Than You? Sometimes at times when you're in a negotiation, you will go up against sides that have more resources or have more options than you, and you want to do everything in your power to make sure that all the leverage doesn't lay with the other side. Because as the authors explain in chapter 6 is that if the leverage does lay with the other side, there's really nothing that this book can tell you in order to change that. So the main thing that you want to do if the other side is more powerful is protect yourself. And you want to do this by making sure not to establish a bottom line. Many times when we are focusing on deals or negotiations, we establish a bottom line, which is the minimum we are willing to take if we're selling something, or the maximum we're willing to pay if we're buying something. By creating a bottom line, you actually lock yourself in to a standard that you don't want to set. It doesn't allow for imaginative or creative solutions. And a lot of times, if an other side goes over or your bottom line, you shut down and aren't willing to listen to other things that they say. A way to avoid using a bottom line, Chapter 6 suggests, is creating what is called a BATNA, or the best alternative to a negotiated agreement. And this is the most effective way to make sure that leverage does not lay with the other side completely, and that you're able to come to an agreement that both sides are happy about. There are 3 steps that you take. First, you invent a list of actions if no agreement is reached. Next, you improve promising ideas and convert them into practical alternatives. And the last thing you do is select, at least for the moment and tentatively, one alternative that seems the best. By creating this BATNA and going through these 3 steps, if the other side is more powerful, it allows you to focus on merits, which mirrors exactly what we read in the Semi-Sovereign People and Gandhi's Way, where you want to focus on interest and not position or people. So by focusing on the merits, you're able to come to an amicable agreement that both sides will be happy about. And by creating a BATNA, it helps you negotiate mainly on the merits and not focusing on the greater resources the other side has. With chapter 6, I also had to go over the conclusion. So the conclusion is a short 3-point page that kind of summarizes the book. And the first thing is that you knew it all along. And it states that everything that was in this book was stuff that we knew already. It says that you will learn from doing. So this book can teach you everything that it needs to do, but you will not learn how to negotiate with other sides if you are not actually physically doing it. And the last tip for that, or the last point for them, was to win. So everything that we read in this book, the goal is to make sure that when you go into a negotiation, you have everything that you need to win. So that was the summary of chapter 6 and the conclusion. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and see you later.